Welcome to the introductory video on chakra alignment. This video is for beginning chakra alignment and understanding the effects of alignment in the human energy field. You may practice along on yourself, a client, or a patient. The more you practice, the more intuitive you become in healing your patients. I am instructing the method I learned and have improved over the years. Everything is made up of energy, and our well-being depends upon how well this energy flows within and around us. Our energy flows with a connection of energy meridians. The meridians connect to the chakras, which keep the flow moving for balancing healthy body, mind, and spirit. Our chakras represent key areas within the physical body through which energy flows. It is common for the emotions of your patients to surface during the healing process, and you will learn how to support them in releasing these emotions and replace them with positive and aligned energy. When there is too little flow into any particular chakra, this can lead to feeling blocked or underactivity. Being stuck may create fatigue or illness over time. Likewise, too much flow can lead to overactivity, which means a chakra is distributing too much energy and will cause imbalance in that particular area. These imbalances will be experienced differently in each chakra, and I will share the energetic qualities for each one. When you face the chakra, it is a spinning disc of energy and color. The inner part spins clockwise and the outer part spins counterclockwise. When you clear the chakra, you will clear the energy clockwise and add the new light energy, replacing the old energy. After doing this, you will then close the chakra in a counterclockwise motion before moving on to the next. All clearings should always be done 3 times to clear on the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious levels. Each chakra leads to the next chakra in succession, and you must follow the energy pattern. It's important to open, clear, and close each chakra before going to the next. The purpose of this is to continue the energy flow throughout all 7 chakras to the crown, and then hold it for balance and alignment. You can imagine flowing down a river and removing obstructions for a smooth ride. Never leave your patient or client with an open chakra to perform another task. In essence, no multitasking while aligning someone's energy points. To begin your session, your patient will be lying on their back on a bed or massage table and may be fully clothed. You may use harmonious music to support the relaxation and their healing. I begin by quietly saying a few words to welcome the healing with gratitude for all that you are receiving. You may do this out loud or quietly visualize an affirmation. I begin by asking my patient or client if they have emotional or physical issues that they might want to address. Remember, energetic healing will not interfere with medications. It just enhances the positive aspects of aligned healing. However, an important thing to remember is that focusing your energy on an existing tumor may stimulate it, which should be avoided. You may work around the tumor without directly sending energy into it. Now, another thing to learn and remember is your intuitive development will be advantageous to receiving important messages from your patient's body. And as you develop your intuition, you may receive insights, colors, or symbols, and may feel the need to share this if you are comfortable. The more you practice, you will feel the emotions of your patients surfacing during the healing. And when this occurs, continue to clear and release the chakra energy until the discomfort releases. Your patient may experience expansion or tightness in any of the chakras during the alignment. And so you may release this tightness by continually clearing and aligning this chakra until they feel balanced. Begin your energetic focus on the hand and foot chakras. Now, the hands and feet chakras exist outside of the 7-point chakra system, which we'll be going over today. The hand chakras are located in the palm of your hands and are smaller in size relative to the major chakras. They can open and shut at will or when the body needs to give or receive energy. You may place your palm on theirs to feel the energy flow and open it for alignment. Now, the foot chakras are located in the arch of the feet. And the foot chakras hold great wisdom and potential and are the energy points which are located in the soles of the feet that connect us with the earth. When standing, these are the first energy points in our body that ground, stabilize, and support us. So begin by touching the bottoms of your patient's feet and opening up the energy, circling your fingers in a clockwise manner. The importance of aligning the foot chakra is to encourage grounding and a restoration for strength and balance. Remember, all chakras are opened in a clockwise motion 3 times before clearing out the old energy. So you're going to clear out the chakras by scooping it out with your hand and releasing it into the universe 3 times. Now, once the old energy pattern is cleared out, I visualize receiving new healing energy in my palm. I then turn it over and place it inside the chakra and then close it up in a counterclockwise motion 3 times. Ankles. Next, we're going to bring your awareness to your patient's ankles, which are an important area for nurses. Anyone who is on their feet for long periods of time will find this energy release very helpful. So once again, we're going to open and align the chakras to remove any pain or stiffness, and we can visualize them standing with tree roots coming out the bottoms of their feet and going deep into the earth. Now the knees. Brush the energy of both legs 3 times until you reach the knees. And you will find there is normally some stiffness, some old scars, or even maybe knee replacements. If there are knee replacements, release the tightness around the kneecaps and align them with their body. It's very important to align the replacement with the knee, as it is foreign to the body. So this may take a little time, so remember to keep tuning into the foreign replacement and align it with the body. It is best to clear the energy in this area to minimize any energetic congestion. And you'll find it very interesting to work with a knee replacement, as they do have a distinct foreign feeling. So it's common to find yourself lingering here to release any discomfort. The knee is a weight-bearing joint and plays an important role in standing, walking, and running. Spiritually, it's responsible for helping us feel grounded and secure. And the knee chakra helps us connect to our physical and spiritual selves, and it can help us resolve issues related to insecurity or fear. Alright, now we're going to go and study the first chakra, or the root chakra, which is red and located just above the tip of the tailbone at the base of the spine. This is where your life force enters the body from the crown and travels down to the first chakra. As this has a close proximity to the earth, it's responsible for keeping you grounded. And when this chakra is blocked, it creates survival issues and the feeling of the lack of trust, which leads to feelings of abandonment. Your client or patient may struggle with anxiety, fear, or procrastination. If this chakra is overactive, they may feel issues of aggression or greed. To begin, you want to touch the base of the spine to find the first chakra. This is your beginning, so just go in and find the chakra. You may just feel around or make sure you feel comfortable with where it is. Actually, you may go through the front of the patient's abdomen or place your hand behind and underneath their back. If your patient is struggling with back issues, you can actually have them lay on their side. Now you're going to go up the spinal column and release energy. And I use with my hand, I just go up each vertebrae. So practice now going up each vertebrae, just like you're lifting the energy up, until you get all the way up to the neck, and focusing on going up to the crown. And when you get to the neck, that's when you're going to practice will align the energy. But first tune into it. Does it feel warm or cool? And this depends on the fear patterns in this area that they hold. Well, if you move the energy slowly up toward their shoulders and the neck, you just work on releasing any energetic discomfort that they may have. And this feels like a very relaxing energy release if they have back, shoulder, or neck pain. And this may be repeated as if this is an area of discomfort. You can also have your patient lie on their side to access the chakra more easily. But remember, each time you go up the chakras, you go up the first time, opening the energy. Then you're going to release the energy, take out the old energy, and replace with the new energy. Again, doing this 3 times for all levels of consciousness. And then just have them breathe and attune to how it feels to have that first chakra being grounded. Okay, we'll now travel into the second chakra, or the sacral, which is the color of orange and is located just about 1.5 inches below your belly button and a few inches in from the front of the body. And this chakra deals with feelings and associated with desires and sexuality in the reproduction area. This is an important chakra to understand, because if this energy is blocked, your patient may be dealing when struggling to keep their emotions in check. They may be dealing with issues such as compulsive or obsessive behaviors, or a lack of intimacy or fear of lack of intimacy that may result in a low libido. When this chakra is overactive, the issues of codependency or manipulation may be present. And really tune into the energy of the chakra, because you can actually feel the overactive energy pretty clearly. So it's a good place to practice. Whereas the balanced chakra, it will allow for healthy and passionate sexual and emotional energies. And that will feel very different when you feel it being after you've balanced it. Because this is where the masculine and feminine energies are, if they're imbalanced, they will be imbalanced for reproductive concerns and issues. And a good way to align this energy, because we all use one side or the other more predominantly, is to create an infinity sign traveling and going from left to right. And you can even just take your hand and go from left to right, just balancing it out. You can actually practice on yourself as well. You can actually feel and use that infinity sign to go back and forth and balance your own second chakra. This is not gender related, but it vibrates energetic patterns. Because we all, like I said, have one side or the other more predominant at various times. Now, if you're feminine or left-hand side, it's the receiving, nurturing, or intuitive side. And that can be stronger or felt stronger than your right-hand side or your masculine side. The feminine side receives, and the masculine side is on your right-hand side, and that takes what you've received and goes out into the world and actually puts your dreams into action, form, and manifestation. Now this next area, the third chakra, is in your solar plexus. And this chakra presents itself as yellow in color and is located just below where the rib cage meets in the middle. And the function of this chakra is distribution of energy in the form of wisdom, creativity, and power. Your patients may be energetically clogged in this area, fearing their own self-empowerment. Because a blockage of the third chakra can leave them with feeling low self-esteem or without a clear sense of purpose in life. All of us have known people that feel that way, and sometimes we feel that way in ourselves, because this chakra, this area, can very often get held up or paused. You can feel the energy spinning around, and then there'll be a pause, and then it will spin again, and then there'll be a pause. And what I've noticed most generally with my clients is when there's a pause, there's a pattern of old lack of self-esteem or self-doubt, or something, and then you have to remove that energetic pattern so that the chakra energy just spins around clearly, like a circle of light or yellow, or whatever color is presented to you in the chakra area. This area is a fun place to work, because the more you work on this, and even in yourself, the more creative and the more self-empowered you feel, and giving you more sense of a direction in life. If your chakra is overactive, the issues of being overly critical, domineering, or power hungry may even appear. So once again, the balance is so important, because when this second chakra is balanced, your patient will feel creative and self-empowered with passion and confidence in life. So just really focus on aligning that balance, because as soon as that chakra is aligned and you feel the energy alignment, we're going to go up into the fourth chakra, or the heart chakra. This next chakra is your fourth chakra, or your heart chakra. And this is a very, very important chakra to be focusing on it. Sometimes you might have to go there more than once when you're working on a patient or client, because there's so many energy points and feelings that come up in someone's heart chakra. But this is green. It represents itself as green and located in the middle of your chest. And it is the magnetic energy center of love and oneness. Because this chakra lets you know about how you feel about things and people. And a blockage in the heart chakra may present itself as feelings of isolation or a lack of compassion for others. Now we know that when the heart chakra feels blocked, there's a place where you can consider having your patient work on forgiveness or letting go of tightness in the energy fields, because any of that blockage feels like a tightness. So really the most important thing is to have them focus on letting go of any tightness, so that the blockage in the heart is open and flowing. But it also can be an overactive chakra, which then that results in feeling like they're self-sacrificing with jealous or codependency issues. So we don't want the chakra to be overactive. Because in the balanced heart chakra, you feel loving, compassionate, open, and peaceful. Now, almost everyone has someone or old pain to release and to let go to heal their heart. The next chakra we're going to discover is your fifth chakra, or this is the area of your throat, which presents itself as a light blue and is located in the area between the cleft of the throat and the back of your neck. This chakra deals with all levels of communication and is the bridge between the reasoning self and the feeling self. And when you touch someone's chakra in this area, you can sometimes very clearly feel blockages. So blockages of this chakra leave an inability to clearly and effectively communicate your thoughts and needs to others. This area can get energetically clogged when someone is timid and afraid to speak their truth. Now, many times when I work with clients, I feel the energy come all the way up to the throat, and then it gets pushed back down. So that represents itself when someone has felt, emotions and challenges in their heart, and they want to express it, but they're afraid to say it, and so it doesn't get expressed, so it swallows back down. So this area of your throat can really get clogged up. But if the chakra is overactive, now they may be overly critical or opinionated, or their tone and the words may be loud and harsh. We all know someone who has to always be loud or above everybody else with their speech. This is definitely an overactive energy point there. But when this energy point is balanced, the person will be a clear communicator, can be diplomatic, and a good listener. Because when this area is open, your patient can express their feelings with healing and love. Okay, this next chakra is the sixth chakra, or brings awareness. It focuses the energy as indigo and is located behind your forehead and is called the third eye. This area deals with higher levels of perceptions, such as vision or insights. Now, when this chakra is blocked, there may be a struggle with mental rigidity and a lack of foresight. It also commonly causes feelings of limited vision and can lead to self-doubt and depression. Because this is where your patient perceives what and where they are going. And in meditation, if you do meditation, this energy point is used to focus on releasing thoughts and allowing wisdom and guidance to be shown. But if the chakra is overactive, your patient may be feeling obsessive or even have nightmares, or they may struggle with limited visions. But because when the third eye is balanced, your patient perceives clear, intuitive insights and visions, and their imagination allows them to see beyond the physical. My experience with clients has been a powerful one in the sixth chakra, because while opening up their third eye, I tune into their insights and visions, and I share with them the images provided to me so that they can focus on these images, and then we co-create ways to incorporate their visions to empower their lives. So this is a very important chakra to have aligned. And remember, when you're going inside the chakra and you're clearing, once again, always doing the clearing and the alignment 3 times so that you can get the alignment focused and bring it up into the 7th chakra. Okay, the last chakra is called the 7th chakra, or the crown chakra, many of which will be called the crown when we're using it. This is violet in color and is located at the top of the patient's head, which is representing their spirituality, their intuitive knowing. And this chakra focuses on understanding and accepting divine purpose. If the crown chakra is blocked and hesitation, psychological issues can be identified. So learning challenges or not trusting in their divine purpose can often lead to discouragement or depression. If the chakra is overactive, this can make them feel ungrounded, judgmental, or assertive, or just very stressed in the head. There's a lot of energy up in the crown. So, a balanced crown chakra provides faith, universal love, wisdom, and understanding. It is truly our connection to our higher selves and the divine. So, by aligning this energy, you tap into the ability of the what, where, how, and why of their journey. And by touching the center of the crown, you are aligning all chakras and meridians. So this is the point where you may help release headaches and congestion in the head. And when you're aligning the crown chakra, ask your patient to visualize their body energy in perfect alignment and healing, coming all the way up through each of the chakras. Now, one important point I'd like to share here is because this is also the energy point where if you needed to help someone cross over in the process of dying, you could use this energy to help just hold that open and let all the energy align and be released by aligning the energy to release their bodies when it's time to go, so they just don't have as much hesitation or struggle trying to stay in their bodies. So as nurses or caregivers, you may find this expertise valuable in supporting your patients in the process of dying. So you're going to align all the chakras intuitively and then hold the energy as long as you feel is needed. Because remember, you're not just doing one chakra, you're aligning all the chakras together and then pulling it up to the crown and then holding all the energy points aligned at the top of their head, and then just have them relax into the full alignment. Then I began by brushing their energy back down the energy field through their body 3 times. Remember, I'm just gently brushing down. We're going to just keep flowing the energy down for them. They're relaxing. As soon as they get brushed all the way down to the bottoms of their feet, then I hold the bottoms of their feet and I ask them to visualize the energy traveling down through the bottoms of their feet into the earth as roots growing down. Because then this supports them in feeling grounded and stable, so that when they get off the table or start to walk around, they will feel grounded but more open and uplifted, healing. And then I sometimes ask them to share their experience and then answer any questions or thoughts they might have. Each chakra balancing session that you share or do will be fascinating and rewarding, because the healings can be performed on patients of any age. I've worked on patients from age 5 through 90. So each time you align someone's chakras, it will be different from the last session you provided for them, and each person will have a unique experience, because all energy healings are dissimilar in nature, which keeps chakra alignment so intriguing, and there's always more and more to learn. So practice these energy healing techniques and empower others with your gifts of intuition, courage, and faith. And I thank you for your time.